Hello, I'm Emma, founder of A to Z Animal Care, dog and cat groomers in Bethersden, and today we're here to do a video to try and help you trim your pet's coat if it's getting very long or if the weather's getting very hot and you feel they need a bit of a trim to keep them comfortable. We just want to talk you through the basics. So I'm going to start with the equipment that you will need. I realise that most of you won't have professional clippers. But some basic clippers that we can advise that you get online, or if you've got some pet clippers of your own, then that would be great. Clippers will be the most important item that you have. They need to be charged, they need to be well oiled, and they need to be sharp. To change the length of the clip, they will always come with guard combs. The longer the comb, the longer the amount of hair. So you choose as to whether you want a long clip or a short clip. If you have no guard comb at all, it will be very, very short and will give a shaved finish, which will be very smooth. The other equipment that you're going to need is a pair of scissors. These are grooming scissors, which I don't suppose many of you will have, but basic hairdressing scissors, or the scissors that come with your clippers should be absolutely fine. A little bit of oil to keep the blade nice and cool, and a brush of some description and a comb. It is really important before you start that your pet is clean, so they must have a bath the day before, that they have no knots and tangles, and that the hair is nice and clean and smooth and sleek all the way through. This will allow the comb guide to slide through the hair without snagging and without giving you different lengths. So, being as we're all on lockdown, I'm afraid I don't have a furry dog, a fuzzy dog, to demonstrate a haircut on. So Chip has been brought back into the fray again, and he's looking really happy about that. I'm going to demonstrate the basics, the patterns, where to start, where to finish, and the basic equipment that you'll need. This is not so much about styling as comfort and keeping you safe. So Chip has never been clipped before, so he is not going to be used to the noise. So the first thing that I would suggest that you do is switch the clippers on, away from your pet, just so that they can get used to the noise. Once they've heard it for a minute, and let them have a little look, just rub the clippers gently over their body. Good boy. Lots of reassurance, lots of praise. It's all quite new for them. So rub it everywhere, all the bits that you're going to go, down the legs, down the body, and get them used to the idea of being touched everywhere with something a bit funny and a bit buzzy. So then we'll choose the length of clip that we want to do today. This won't actually take any hair off of Chip. We'll choose the length, make sure that we're all combed through, and we're going to start by trimming around the neck. Give it all a good comb to make sure there's no tangles. Hold your pet's head and feel for the bobble at the back of their skull. All dogs have a little bobble at the back of their head, a little knobble, and that's the point where you're going to start your clipping. So give them a little stroke, switch your clippers back on again, and then start at that point. That's fine, that's completely normal. Lots of dogs will do that. Chip's not used to it, but just reassure, rub your hand, and then start at the back of the neck and tell him he's a good boy. Good boy. That's it. And then we'll hold his head up and come down the neck. And all the way down to what we call the breastbone, which again is another little knobble that we can use to guide us at the front. You've got a little trim there, my friend. A bit came off, didn't it? That's it. So now we'll do the other side. Make sure you hold their ear out of the way and come around the other side of the neck. Just keeping it even pressure all over until you've got the look that you desire. You've been round the neck, so the next section to do is the body. So from the shoulder blades, or the line where the collar sits, do a nice straight line all the way down their body to the base of their tail. Push the hair back and go over it a couple of times until it looks nice and smooth. And once it looks how you want it to, you can stop. Then come down the side of the body, gently supporting your pet, not forgetting to tell them that they're really good. And then do the shoulder, so come down the shoulder, come down the sides of the body, and at this point you will probably want your pet to stand up. So stand them up gently, hold under their body and continue down the sides, down the chest and all the bits you can get to. You can start going down the back legs at this time as well, and don't forget to keep pushing the hair back and going over it until you get to the desired look that you're after. So once you've finished the body, we then want to pay a bit of attention to the legs. It might well be easier to sit your pet down again. Sit down, Chip. Good boy. That's it. Front legs can be a bit sensitive. Quite a lot of dogs aren't that keen on their front legs, so you may have to take some time, lots of reassurance and lots of little and often. But if you support their leg, push the hair back the wrong way and then just use your clippers to go all the way down their front legs and across their paws. Good boy, Chicky, he's a good boy. So he's not too keen. We'll work lots of different ways around it. He can be standing up while you do this, and you can get to the inside of the leg. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being comfortable. So just keep pushing the hair back up and trimming down it. And the same with the back legs. Push the hair up and trim the hair down. You do always, I should have said this sooner, but always go with the lay of the hair. That is really important. Don't go against it, because it will end up a lot shorter and you will end up with a lot of lines. So gently pick the feet up and go over the feet, keep pushing the hair back until the hair's about as you want it. And the same with their tail. So gently hold their tail and just run the clippers all the way down it with the lay of the hair and the underside as well. Gentle strokes, even pressure all over. Keep pushing it back, keep brushing it. It's fine if they want to sit down, all the while they're comfy and happy and not worried. That's absolutely fine. So another area of detail that you might want to trim is the bottoms of the feet. For this you can use your clippers, which is a lot safer than scissors. Take the guard comb off. Again, you might want your pet supported by somebody, especially if they're not used to it. Pick their foot up and support it on your hand. Give it a little stroke, switch your clippers on, touch it, and then just very carefully working towards you, flick any long bits of hair off of the bottoms of their feet. And that will just keep them nice and neat and tidy. It is worth having a little feel in the bottom here to check that there aren't any mats. Hopefully there won't be, but if there were, you can just carefully use your clipper in that little groove just to trim them out. So perhaps not the nicest topic, but a lot of you will have dogs that you feel that you would like to trim around their bottom for hygiene reasons. If they're getting a bit dirty when they go out to the toilet and you want to keep them nice and clean, it is absolutely fine to trim the hair round your dog's bottom. You just need to hold their tail. Again, you might need somebody just to support the front end of your pet if they're not used to it. Gently lift their tail and then using your clippers, still with the guard comb on so that you don't cause any itches and rashes, just do the same. Just stroke the hair away, and that way you'll end up with a nice clean, clear bottom. It is important that this hair is clean. Hopefully if there were any big bits of mess, you would have got those off in the bath, but it is absolutely fine to just trim around the bottom and keep them nice and neat and tidy using your clippers. So if once you finish clipping and you're happy with the length everywhere, if there's any bits around the edges that you feel that you want to tidy up, and you feel confident to use scissors around your pet, if they're sitting still nicely, or if you've got somebody to hold them and you feel happy enough to do it, this would be where you could finish off your groom with some scissors if you wanted to. Probably the bits I would advise that you do first would be around the feet, and for that you want to hold your pet's foot. Again, they might need a cuddle. Comb all of the hair towards you, and then knowing exactly where the foot is underneath the hair, use your scissors to just very carefully snip around the edges just to achieve a nice neat look. So bring the hair out, and if there's any other little long bits on their legs, you could get them to stand up and then pull the hair back and just scissor any last little long bits off just to tidy it up. But make sure you keep a nice distance from your pet. Make sure that you use your comb, bring the hair out from the pet and just scissor any last little remaining untidy bits. Okay, so just to finish up, it's really important that you make it a good experience as much as you can for your pet. So try and finish on a good note. If you've had a struggle, stop, have a break, come back to it another time. There's no point in causing a big fight, it won't help. So keep it short, keep it positive, keep doing one section at a time, one little bit a day if you have to. Don't forget to reward your pet. Give them lots of treats, give them lots of cuddles, tell them they've done really well if they've behaved. You should have a nice pile of hair on your table now that you can put out for the birds to make their nests. Stay safe, don't do more than you're happy to do. If taking hair off of your pet purely to stop them getting hot is what you're worried about, concentrate on the back. So concentrate on the jacket. Take their coat off, literally as if you were wearing a winter coat. So from the back of the neck, down the shoulders and across the body, take that down nice and short and don't worry about the rest. That's the easy bit to take nice and short and keep them comfortable. If you've got any questions, do get in touch. Chip's going to get a little treat now because he's done really well and he's been a really good boy. So we're giving him some of his favourite treats and telling him that he's done well because he's been a good boy. Let's see. Well done. Good luck. Stay in touch. If you've got any questions, then let me know.